やりきれつゆくたこの歌ガンプラ作るライブだよ楽しい時間どこ行ったのかな懐かしいんだもっと進めガンプラの夜また消えない楽しみあふれたゴールするガンプラの夜また続いてみたいよ進化をタコの笑顔照らす画面すもってるその手見つめて飽きないんだよずっと見てやもっと進めガンプラの夜また消えない楽しみあふれてたゴールするガンプラの夜また続いてみたいよ進化もしたたこ全目で見たい未来をもかかで過ぎる日々に変わらずとえもっと進めガンプラの夜また消えない楽しみあふれてたゴールするガンプラの夜また続いてみたいよ進化を
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Chilling Out. Hope you're doing well. A little bit of a surprise midday stream. I'm doing it because we had to end the last one slightly, well, about 30 minutes too early because of some things that came up for me. But I figured I wanted to give you at least a full hour stream. So now we're having it. So we're working on the Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam from Gundam Seed Freedom. We finished the head so far. I think it turned out pretty well. Ooh. And so now we're going to move on to the body. So, okay. Right now we need C and D, which is this weird color, this weird gold color. All right. D12. I think we have it on both sides, right? Yep. So there's two 12s. There we go. And then C5 and 6. So now we're looking at these two. So this is 6. Well, that was kind of impressive, depending on where it is. There it is. That thing flew off. All right, we're going to hold the next one down so that it doesn't do that. And it still does it. Man. Okay, so this plastic seems to be... Hey, Brian. I'm having an all right day. The plastic on this one seems to be a little bit more like explosive, I would say. So let's see here. Oh, and it wants the E stuff too right away. finish cutting these. All right. So this goes into this, like so. Come on. There we go. So we got that one done. Let's pull it off. Let's get these done. Let's get this one done. And then also let's this down like so. My hands are so dirty from painting and doing some other things that it doesn't help. They're all scuffed and calloused up. Come on. There we go. So I hope everyone's having a good day. For 5 and 6. So my one problem with, well, I have a few problems with high grades. The first one is definitely how fast you get through the build. Like, it does not take long at all. Like, I was trying to figure out how to extend this thing, but it just doesn't work that way. And so right now I'm looking at what I all have, and I'm probably good through trying to see which once I'm probably good through is it in there? No. I don't think there's any snap. Just is in there. Okay. So let's see here. That goes in like so. Uh so it's gonna be close. I don't think I have enough for September. So I gotta figure that out. And October is gonna be a big question mark. So I'm gonna try and keep the content going as long as possible. But we'll have to see. All right. Enough about that type of stuff. You know, it's my issue to figure out. And I just keep hitting things here. And my sister's dog decided to be loud. And there we go. That was all right. Oh my goodness. My sister's dog is going nuts. Uh, Hopefully you can't hear it very well. So I'm still playing Gundam what's it called? Uh, Gundam uh, Breaker 4. Yeah, that's it. But like I've beat the game and now I'm just basically playing it on harder difficulties and trying to figure out or just doing builds of whatever I want to do. A little disappointed on how fast I got through the game. Like, I wish there would have been more content, but I feel like I feel like I didn't get my money's worth. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game to play, but I don't think it was worth what I paid for it. We'll see how fast they put up DLC for it, but if they take forever on the DLC, I don't know. All right, there's that. A1. I really like the build I've made though. It's it pretty much I have no cooldown on what they call the OP skills. So that's kind of and with that I basically I assigned all of my bonus parts are just one type of missile launcher. It's like a mini missile or whatever. And so I can almost it still has like a 5 second cooldown, but normally it has like 120, something like that, 160-second cooldown. And it just fires like I think the most I've seen it hit is like 330 like hits. So it just does it's such a great AoE. And then I have a bunch of like melee stuff. But I have like the high new backpack. Um, I think I have the red frame Kai legs and sword in one hand, and then I have like a twin blade in the other. So that's pretty fun. The chest is, I want to say, the Quant from Double O. So it's a it's got a pretty cool like blue and gold color scheme, much like this. I'll have to take a picture of all of it and post it in the community page sometime soon. All right, there we go. Seriously, why don't you? I see. It's supposed to go in those. Come on. Oh no, that looks pretty good. There we go. Now take this. This goes in here. Like that. Come on. Get back in there. All right, there we go. And we have A8. So nice like deep blue here, almost black. I feel with high grades you almost get away with just using your single blade nippers. And there's not as much the sand. master grades tend to have like what I feel is a bigger gate to hold the bigger items or bigger parts. And so it leaves a little bit more of a mark. Where these, the mark is very tiny, and a little easier to sand down or just not make noticeable. Come on. That's pretty good. Get this side. Trying to make this one look really nice. I'm not trying to rush it at all. It it really kind of shines. Like I think it'll be a nice little small one to put it on display. All right. So this just so our body is slowly forming. We need a bunch more A's. We need 10. So yeah, I don't know. Like I'm always like excited a little bit, or I like the variety of the high grades, but it's just like build wise, I just feel like it's like a snack and I need the full meal, if that makes sense. Goodness, my sister's dog is nuts. All right, there's 4, C4. And we need an E. This is E. Yep, 3 and 4. I love when these things cut like butter. It's just such a good feeling. I guess I'm weird like that. All right, see this thing a little bit. Pretty good. This one. That one turned good fast. And leave this one a little bit. Okay, nice and flat. Let's get this one. There we go. Sand this down. Part of the reason I'm sanding these ones down, one, you'll see them, but two, in the book it says cut out cleanly. So they really want a close shave with these. So that's what we're giving it. Just a nice, good hop to polish. All right. On this goes in. Like so. Oh, okay. I bet. There we go. Oh, gotta cut out one more part. A9. So I don't know. I don't really have too much else interesting to say today, other than kidney stones suck. We'll say that. 1 out of 10 would not recommend. I got Calren uh, all cleaned up and panel lined and on display. I think I posted the shelf on my community page. I don't know if I did not yet or not. I was going to do that to see. And truthfully, the way they're laid out is my top 5 builds are all on display on that one. My goodness, making so much noise upstairs. And I'm almost done with my master grade new with the lighting. So there will be a 1 or 2 videos on that. I might actually finalize the lighting. Oh, and the Wi-Fi wants to go out too. It is just everything's going perfect. Goes that way. And then like that. So this one just doesn't want to line up. Let's see if we can't get that out of the way. There we go. All in. Yay. Put that back. Because now we're going to drop this in. Something seems off though. Like this part's in good, but like this. Let's get the part separator in there. Get the low lift. See what's going on. There we go. Now we're good. Took a little bit of elbow grease. This one up. I'd love to get the master grade. Oh, hello, Erica. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Uh, We're just building the high grade high grade Mighty Strike Freedom. We've got the head built already, and we're working on the body. All right. Should go like that. Right. Other way. There we go. Not bad. Now we got to clean up these ones. All right. So nothing too exciting. My Brewers won, so that was cool. My Broncos lost on Sunday. That not so cool. My fantasy team, however, though, did awesome. So I'm happy about that. The funny thing is, I wasn't able to make the draft, so Yahoo auto drafted for me, and I am ruling this league at the moment. Sure, an injury will happen. Actually, I already had an injury too. I had a Tua, and he got obviously that concussion, but he is still well. I have Joe Burrow as a backup, so I'm not completely screwed. Okay, come on. Tell me how this goes. I hate little pieces, and that's why I don't like high grades. Everything wants to fall apart, because that's the way of the high grade. Sure, I can get 2 or 3 kits for the price of a master grade, but they're also done like 4 times as fast. Like I could get 4 or 5 high grade builds into one master grade build. All right, we got the body done. Let's attach the head. There we go. That's what we have done so far. It's a good looking kit. I'm not going to argue that. But you expect that from a brand, a 2024 kit. And the times 2, 10 and 11. I did decide to paint the blue on these because I didn't like the stickers. I didn't have a pink for the wings, so I had to use the stickers on those. There's that set, and then there's this set. All right. I try to cut on camera, but I'm not always the best at it. There we go. There. So we got those. And then we'll also need 6 and 7, both of them. I also really want to try the master grade SD kits. So I've heard those are just absolutely amazing. Yeah, they're a little bit obviously they're smaller. I've heard they're even better than like a master grade with how they're done. So I gotta see that. I've heard they're like practically mini perfect grades. So Brian, I don't know if you've done one of them, but definitely, it's definitely on my list. And I'm trying hard to not, I'm trying hard to fight the urge to get another third-party kit. It's just so easy to get. Like they take longer on stream. They look so nice, but they also don't bring people to the channel. People want to see actual Gundam ones, not third party. So this needs sandy now. A little bit there. There we go. I am trying to really get better and more patient at all of this. And I gotta stop putting it in my head like, oh, it's getting boring. I better hurry up for the stream. Because I gotta show that, it actually does take time and mistakes happen when you rush. And you've seen me do plenty of mistakes. And it's usually when I'm rushing when I shouldn't be. All right. There we go. And there we go. Yep. Stupid small pieces. There we go. Yeah. Let's get this one done first. And I left Yoshi in my room to roam, so hopefully he's not hidden somewhere when I get back. I'm gonna have to check on him once I'm done with this. But I let him out. He was on the windowsill looking outside. He doesn't like going outside, but he loves looking outside. Like it's one of his favorite things to do. He's a little weird. I love him. He's my guy. He's just on the weird side. I gotta give him a bath tomorrow. Let's sand this down. Almost. There we go. There's get this knob here. There we go. There we go. Sanding always makes your model look that little extra better. Not having those nub marks. Really, between sanding down the nub marks with like something like a glass file or lots of different sandpapers. Uh, that's a big one. And then the other big one is panel lining. That is probably one of the key things that will make your model stand out the most. All right, so we got this like this. This goes here, that goes like that. Same with this one. So that. So we have our shoulder and upper arm joint. Set this one down. There we go. Just a little bit there. There we go. I think we're good on that. Now this one. That needs to get sanded. There we go. So, anyone else got anything exciting to talk about? Hello to those that are watching on Twitch. If there's anyone actually watching on Twitch, this was probably a bad time to do a stream. Everyone's usually at work and everything, but it just kind of worked out nicely for me. All right. So I think Friday's stream, I don't know if I'll do a live stream or if I'll just do a standalone video on the side and release it for kind of instructions how to do the Cosmos lighting for the new Master Grade New Verka. There isn't really instructions by anyone that makes sense. So I'm very kind of interested in making that. Even though the kit's been out for, been out forever, at least for me, it was rather hard to figure out. So I kind of want to give a way for people to learn how to, or the instructions on how to do it. So we'll see. A32. Hello. I do not paint them, unfortunately. I don't have that skill very well. I've tried painting one, and I don't really have the patience for it. I do panel lining, and I will sometimes paint like accents. Like if like some of these have like color stickers. Here, I'll show you in a second. Give you an example. So The Sailor Moon Gundam. I'm guessing you're talking about the Noble Gundam. Yeah, that's pretty much Sailor Moon. I have seen that though. So, like, there'll be color corrected stickers like these, and for them, they were supposed to go on here. I'm not a big fan of stickers, and so I'm actually painting that part. I got to clean up the white a little bit, but I think the blue. I use a marker actually, a Gundam Real Touch marker, and I just do a couple layers of that, and it'll come out, I think, relatively better than the stickers. But that's just my opinion. But I was saying, like, the two things that will make yours stand out that even beginners can do is one, getting like a glass file like this, or a bunch of different grit sandpapers, and sanding down your nub marks to get rid of them as much as possible. And the second thing you can do is panel lining, which here I'll give an example of that in a second. Just want to finish sanding this small spot here. All right, that's pretty good. What was my first build? My first build was a real grade double O riser. I did horrible at it. I bit off more than I could chew. I didn't know at the time because I didn't do any research. It almost made me stop the hobby before I even really got into, started into it. But it ended up turning into a little bit of a nice uh, test piece. So, okay, panel lining. What panel lining is you're looking for any like recessed area. You just take a marker, or there's other different methods, and you just fill those areas. Like there's a line here separating two panels, and so you just kind of go with that. Another one over here. Just take your marker and go across like so. And over here. And let's get over here as well. And what that does is adds definition. So you can see that's with the panel lining as close as possible. And then no panel lining. Or here. This will be even better. Panel lining, no panel lining. I can get, let's see. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see a little bit more definition on this one than you can this one. It's just real subtle. What we're building is the high grade Mighty Strike Freedom. It's a brand new kit from 2000 this year. It's from the Gundam Seed Freedom movie. And what else was I going to say about it? I forgot what else I was going to say. What else can I say? So everyone seems to really enjoy this build or this kit, so I had to try it myself. I thought it would be a good streaming one. All right, so we got that like that, which is kind of weird. Sand this slightly. Have you been doing any? Looking at the details in the book is kind of crazy. So have you built any of these before? And if so, what's your favorite one that you've built? And sorry to those on YouTube, you can't see his comments. I try to read them out loud, just like he can't see the YouTube comments. You don't build Gundams? Okay. Well, if you ever do, uh, the high grade kits are very affordable. They can be like $20, even less, sometimes more. And you can find a basic model toolkit for really cheap. Like, I'm trying to think of like the one I had on. Actually, did a beginner stream, like entry, like that you could do your first one in under $20. The kit and the tools. And the tools that I have were $8 set. So you're a technical artist. I mean, it's amazing, like what they can do and what they can see. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they have a gift where they can tell what to do and how to make it look. I merely put them together. You're an overall artist. That's cool. So airbrushing and all that stuff. I used to paint models. That was about the extent of my skill, and that was hand brushing. I've kind of fell out of it and out of practice, so stuff wouldn't turn out as good as it did before. And this goes like so. There we go. Nice and fancy looking. Very fancy. Right. A and B1. This and this. Your quick learner art wise. That's awesome. I mean, I have what artists can do always impresses me. I just don't have that skill. Wish I did, but it's just not going to happen. I barely passed art. And I think it was partly my teacher pitying me because I could not draw. I could not do anything right. If you ask me to draw a straight line, it's going to be the most crooked line you've ever seen. Art is subjective, yes, it is. But when it takes you an hour to do a halfway decent stick figure, you know you're not good at it. One of my exes used to laugh at me because she did great art, but she would laugh at what I tried to do. And I was like, come on, that's not very nice. But yeah, you asked me to draw a straight line to save my life, and I am dead. Unless that line can be super, super thick that I go over multiple times till it basically paints the whole page, and I'm like, voila, a straight line. Well, she sucked, yes. That's why she's an X. But no, it was bad art. There was definitely a reason why she was an X. But I wish her the best. Everyone should be happy with life. And that's partly why I do this. I find this to help relieve stress. It gets me out of my head. So it just really helps my mental health. So that's a reason why I always say at the end of my streams, be nice to one another, take time for yourself each day, and find a hobby you enjoy. I will preach that for as long as I can because I find that to be some of the most helpful advice I've ever heard. We like to sacrifice our free time first when it should be that's the last thing we should we should get rid of because it really helps us calm down and reset for the next day. But that's my lesson for today. You didn't think you were getting a mental health lesson while you were here, did you? All right, there's that. And hello. Yep, the Fancy Strike Katana kit. I'm trying to think of how Suzaki or Susukaze. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that. I'm horrible at butchering names. I butcher even English names, so don't think it's just you. I did know that there was is a third party Proud Defender. I am tempted to get it for my Freedom 2.0, but I kind of want to wait till I get the Master Grade Extreme if I ever get that, because I think it would look better on that one. Because that one already has a lot of the gold accents. That's just my opinion. It'll be a long time before I can afford it, but yes, I would like to get that. I've done if I know you're on the Twitch side, but if you ever go on the YouTube side, you'll see I've done a lot of third-party kits. I've done, let's see, on this, I've done Sky Defender, Albine, and what else? And Kal Ren. I just finished Kal Ren. Oh, and I did Voltron as well. So I've done. This is actually one of the. I think this is number 3 Gundam I've done on this channel. So currently, I've done more third-party kits than I have Gundams, but that's changing. I have next in line. I have the Master Grade Sazabi Verka. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. Yeah. big fingers and tiny parts. There we go. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, there's, if you really look for a lot of these master grades, there's some great third-party stuff. Like the Sazabi has a ton of third-party stuff you can get. You can get like dual Gatling guns for each arm, and what else? You can what else? What else? What else? I gotta think here while I'm doing this. Sorry. Uh, yeah, I forgot what I was thinking. Oh, and then there's all types of stuff for the Sazabi. Light, um, different finishes. There's like a funnel pod for it, like dual that you can also use as uh, like a cannon for your arms, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of third party stuff. C14. 14 again. So, what is your favorite build that you've done? For anyone that's in the chat on Twitch side, well, there's plenty on YouTube as well. So, what's your favorite builds that you've done? My number one is the Sky Defender, followed by uh, Freedom 2.0, and then By Key. Those are my top three. Nine. Nine over here. Yep. All right, let's get some sanding done. So we're not going to finish the arms today, but we'll at least get to the point where we're doing the stuff that's separate for each one. Actually, we could finish the arms. We'll see. First one. It's all sanded and nice. Right. There's that. All right. There's that one. I'm excited to see how this turns out. It's been a while since I took my time with a higher grade kit. So I'll be curious to see what it's like. All right. Let's put it like that. Then these. That. And that goes like that. That goes in here, like so. kind of an interesting way of doing it. I accidentally made a little bit of a minor mistake, but shouldn't affect it. Come on, get in your hole. Attempt 2. Come on. What is the major malfunction here? Oh, that would be why. That would definitely be why. My mistake. It was in there like so. Oh, would go in there. There we go. All right. Back to C and D. But we also need a couple of these, 3 and 2. So we'll cut those out right away as well. Two goes on that side. Three goes on that side. Dangerous. I'm in the middle of building that side and this wall tonight. I really just want to get it built. It's been sitting for an age, and I have 2 Zaku's to build, making the shelf a battle scene shelf. It's all I have, so why not? Hey, I have I just recently got done with my personal build. I built the Death Scythe Hell Master Grade. It was a fun little build. Those older Master Grades, though, are small and kind of just trying to think of the word for it. Just not as good. Like, yes, the 1/100 Death Scythe Hell. Okay, there's that. Sorry, I'm trying to keep cutting from the camera, but it's really down low, so it makes it kind of hard to cut. But I'll try to do a better job here. Let's just go there. And then just see. 14 and 15. Space-wise, I mean, I have like shed tons of Gundam mounts. Yeah, mine is the hell. That's I tell. Some crazy who, yeah. I'm still kind of new to the hobby. I've only been doing this since June 11th. So must be a set. My bad. So I don't have as many, but I've still probably, I think I'm close to 20 models so far. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. It's close. I know that. and it's mostly third party or master grades. I am not the biggest fan of high grade and real grade anymore. I started off as a lot of high real grades. I want to say like 4 real grades. So I did the High Nu, the Sazabi, Epion, and Double Riser, which only one drove me nuts out of those. So this is when I do my little thing of, please hit, if you like this, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button. It helps me out a great deal and shows I'm doing something right at least. So if you could do that support, that'd be awesome. Also on the YouTube side, there is a donation link, but never feel obligated to use it. And that is my pitch for the day. I stream pretty regularly. It's not always the schedule that it should be, but I stream like 5 times a week. I think it's 5 or 6 times a week. Though that might slow down a little bit because I'm running out of funds, and due to that, I'm running out of models. You mod too much? You can never mod too much. I've started getting into that a little bit. Like I'm working on a master grade new Verka as I look for this piece I dropped. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And I picked up better water slides for it, and also picked up the Cosmos lighting for it. So it will be it's my first time doing LEDs for something besides just the little like reactors or whatever for the 00 Gundams. But other than that, that's I'm also getting the Cosmos LEDs for the Sky Defender. So that will be fun. Though I'm a little scared about taking apart the Sky Defender. I forget how much how much cement I used on it, what parts I screwed up, and how much of it I'm actually going to have to take apart. It's a little scary. But I'm sure replacement parts are out there if I really come into something big. But what I've seen so far is it's mostly like the backpack and the whatchamacallit. The backpack and sorry, just trying to figure out which is which. That goes like that. And this goes like that. Close it off like so. You got your 2 movable joints. And let's see here. This. Hopefully this is the right way. It looks to be. Yep. Looks like. While you're doing a live stream. Let's see here. Always got to do your best to try and make this look nice. That. That definitely hits it. All right. All right, now we just gotta get these white ones. Ah, stupid fingers. Wasn't planning on staying live this long, but might as well get the arms done while we're going. Doesn't make sense to stop part, almost at the end. So all I have left to cut out is looks like one arm part and then the stuff for the hands. Okay. Just like that. And just like that. Just like so. Then let's go like so. And they're nice and tight. So all right, need B1. We're also going to need C, which is the bigger one, I think. Yep. B1, we need 8. And we also need 1. And then I might as well cut out both sets of hands right away. Since there's only 2 sets of hands, it's not that big of a deal. Got those. The other side is 4. There we go. And that's all that. And then we just need to cut out the hands. 15. And 16. And for this one, it's 17. And 18. All right, let's put this together here. This, so, and so, oh, goes like that. There we go. But we're going to turn it around. And this goes in here, like so. Oh, if I put it the right way. Yeah. No, should go this way. There we go. And then we put together the hands. And basically go like that. We got sand, a little bit here. Let's just take the mark off this way. There we go. Sister's dog. All right, put this in this hand. And now let's put together this one. Help if I put it in the right spot. Goes on like so. And then we got this end, which is what we put on here. Did I not put these on right today? There we go. And we have our other hands done. And then we can attach here. All right, there we go. This is what we have done so far. Not bad in about 2 hours worth of streaming. We have the waist, legs, railgun, proud defender, and weapons. And then we'll be done. So probably another 2 or 3 sessions and we'll be done with this. And then we'll move on to the master grade Sazabi. So I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, Be kind to one another. Take time for yourself each day. Enjoy a hobby. And I'll see you later.
やりきれつゆくたこの歌ギャンブル作るライブだよ楽しい時間どこ行ったのかな懐かしいんだもっと進めギャンブルの夜また消えない楽しみあふれたゴールするギャンブルの夜また続いてみたいよ振動タコの笑顔照らす画面積もってるその手見つめて飽きないんだよずっと見てやもっと進めギャンブルの夜また消えない楽しみあふれてた飛ばするギャンブルの夜また続いてみたいよ進化もしたたこ全目で見たい未来をもかかで過ぎる日々に変わらずと